Alright, first coat of paint. It's gonna look so yellow now. I was on such a roll with editing and uploading and actually putting out content on a frequent basis, and then that just immediately ended before it really even got into a good routine. Yeah, basically life has been probably the most chaotic it's ever been in my entire existence, and I am not gonna lie, I am struggling with burnout and exhaustion. Turns out that being a full-time student with a job, trying to renovate a house, having a podcast, running a business, doing social media content and working on mainstream media projects and documentaries is a lot for one person, for one little 21-year-old to get her head around. So YouTube hasn't necessarily been within that priority bracket, because also trying to maintain some of a fitness routine, somewhat of a social life which needs improvement. Yeah, not many excuses left, but this is why everything's been a bit mad and a bit disconnected and a bit inconsistent, because that's just been the definition of my life over the past few months. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little introduction to say hello. This vlog is very disjointed because it's just lots of little clips from different videos. Basically, the primary focus upon this video is just me getting my bedroom sorted and getting the upstairs bedroom sorted, and I'm just going to add some updates at the end just to follow on. But basically, yeah, I'm just gradually starting to drip feed projects and find time when I can. But yeah, I'm just going to take you back in time and show you when I started really getting the top bedroom sorted, and yeah, hope you enjoy. We come to the update on my upstairs bedroom. So I have a nice sleep at the bed there. Thought that just looks quite nice, you know. No, so basically what we're trying to do is prepare the walls to start the painting process in which I am stalling greatly upon. There's a lot of house, and there's not a lot on me, and I just need to start and get the ball rolling, but I'm finding that difficult, I will admit. Again, a couple days ago, okay, let's all just have a little guess, all right? So I bought trade volumes worth of paint. So it's 1, 2, 3. I had to buy undercoat, radiator stuff, more stuff that I don't know this stuff. What's it called? The trays, the equipment, the trolley, not the trolley. What am I saying? The floor cover thing. Okay, so all of that. How much do you think that cost? Because I was a first-time purchaser at, what was it called, Crown in Cardiff, opposite Porsche. It's down there, if anyone knows Cardiff, by the way. You get 30% off. I spent, sorry, I may vomit as I say this. I spent £180 on paint and painting equipment. And that was including a third discount. And no, I'm not gonna get somebody to paint my house, even though they'll probably do it the golden hour started coming, wow. And you know, this is one of the very many reasons that I'm very much against organising somebody to come paint my house for me, because if 180 quid was just the equipment and the paint and the stuff, the manual labour is gonna cost thousands. So that, my ladies and gentlemen, will not be happening. Oh, what else did I get? A load of potty filler as well, because my house seems to have a lot of holes, because I've been doing a lot more tearing apart. My father and I went to the dump again yesterday and filled the cart to the brim, just with all the shit that's been collecting, and cardboard and rogue bits of pieces and they've left and stuff that we've torn apart. So yeah, a lot has been going on, and the next thing on the agenda is painting, and I just need to start. Whether I start it tonight, I don't know. whether it's just a matter of me starting to polyfiller some of these holes here. I don't know if you remember from the vlog where Alex and I took down the wardrobe. They left a few holes, and you know, it just needs a good old paint, and obviously all the skirting boards as well, and there's just a lot to do. And right now I'm running solo. So I don't know whether I just stall until I can get a friend to help me out initially, just to get the ball rolling. I don't know. I don't know. All right, first coat. Well, not first coat, first roll of paint. It's gonna look so yellow now. So, hello, this is the current state of my bedroom. I have been busy over the past few weeks just starting to prepare the walls in terms of polyfilling the holes, because if you've seen from previous vlogs, I did have a over bed kind of cupboard storage thing, which I removed. And then yeah, over the past few days, I've just been preparing these walls, putting the tape all everywhere, because hopefully today we'll get at least one coat of paint sorted. And I think once I paint this room, it will literally transform, because right now you can kind of see the colour difference. It's very dark and dingy, especially where the cupboards previously were. So hopefully that'll add a lot of light, a lot of colour, a lot of brightness. And yeah, just like finally get this room a bit more functional, because right now it's not the most aesthetic thing in the entire world, can we agree? So yeah, hopefully a good bit of painting will get that sorted today. Okay, so coat one is complete. God, this camera does not know where to focus. You can still see it's very patchy, but there's already so much more improvement. It's looking so much brighter. Oh my God, this camera. Hello. There we go. A lot brighter, a lot fresher. I am just about to get started on the second coat. We are working on the skirting boards for the room upstairs now. So we're just kind of juggling between jobs, between drying times as well. But this is looking so much better already. And excusing the devastation, which is my face. These are my designated painting kit, painting gear. So it's very fashionable. I am currently doing a live seminar on psychological issues in elite gymnastics, as well as glossing and undercoating my skirting boards in my bedroom, ripping up carpets, ripping up wires, and having to think about preparing myself for work, which starts in an hour and a half. This is too much for one human. I think there's 5 papers on there for you already. Yesterday, as you saw, I completed doing the undercoat for the skirting boards. I was successful in completing the door frames just because I had limited time. I was juggling university seminars, university lectures, trying to prepare for my assessments, and also trying to run out the door for my job and preparing food. Like, it just got a bit ahead of me, so I prioritised doing the skirting boards. So that is the skirting boards basically done. I still need to do the window sills, I still need to do the door frames, I still need to do the, what you're on now, window frame. But I wanted to prioritise skirting boards because I have finally purchased a bed, and it took almost, so now is the 1st of December, I moved in the 9th of October, so it's nearly been 2 months since I've basically been sleeping on the tiny little mattress in the corner of my room. So finally I have that issue rectified. I even was sleeping in my lounge for a few nights just as I was juggling between painting the walls and things. So sleeping has been somewhat dysfunctional, so I'm very, very pleased to finally have myself a double ottoman bed. So yes, now that I've completed the skirting boards, done the gloss, done all of that, I can switch it to the side and hopefully be able to get some of my furniture in, because right now all of my storage, all my clothing is here, there and everywhere, and having a little bit of structure, having a little bit of routine and a mirror, a bedside table, a wardrobe, a cupboard will be very relieving, because right now everything is scattered and disorganized, and that doesn't sit well with my very anxiety provoked headspace, let's just say. So yeah, this is what we're looking like at the moment. The walls are far brighter, far nicer, far fresher in comparison to what they were previously. The bed is literally just a basic bog standard thing. I'm going to be redoing my bedding, within time redoing the back wall into a different colour, and will definitely, as I've started here, be ripping up the carpets. I'm not going to be doing that right now. I'm going to prioritise painting the rest of the house before I buy carpet, because obviously I want it to go everywhere. I'm probably just going to get like grey tuft carpet, so it's quite hard wearing. So if I'm thinking in advance, if there's ever a period when I want this to be a wholeheartedly rented out property, where I'll be living externally, it will be durable. So yeah, and it's basic then. So greys, whites, fresh, clean, tidy. So I can finally ridden of this like awkward brown where it's just patchy and questionable as to what has been on it for the past few years. Yes, the bed is just a basic ottoman. I'm going to try to fit into that corner there, and then within time I want to have frames, a feature wall, hanging plants, a nice bedside table, and then hopefully today I'll be able to bring in my wardrobe, my cupboard, and my mirror to finally make this room somewhat more functional. We are back to present day. Oh god, my voice is starting to go. The top bedroom is evidently looking far brighter, far fresher. What I will do now is pop some before footage of what this place looked like. So initially we had the very dated kind of cupboards, which Alex thankfully came to the rescue to help me remove and rip out, which then ended up leaving quite a few holes. So yeah, the process has just been gradually making this place look a lot more fresher, a lot cleaner. So as you can see, we've just gone from a very, very basic, very bog standard, very fresh and just simplistic, just to keep it tidy, to keep it neat, nothing too fussy or messy. I hunted a few furniture pieces on Facebook Marketplace. This is going to go. I am instead going to buy a desk here. And I already have an additional office chair downstairs in my lounge, which I'll pop there, so there'll be a desk area. But yeah, so this is what we're looking like now. The walls aren't yellow, camera doesn't know where to focus, but you can kind of get the gist. And yeah, same over here, just a basic bed, bedside table, and I am aware there's absolutely no character, but I kind of wanted to give the next tenant their kind of opportunity to put their stamp on the place. So yeah, that's just what we're looking like, very basic. I also started, well, I say my father, we did the first coat of gloss on the doors, so I'll be painting every single door in the house and changing all of the handles. I did a big fat order of door handles the other day on eBay, and I have 13 doors. 13 fucking doors. So I had to buy a total of 15 handles, which cost me nearly 100 quid. And these are just like the things that you just don't think of. Like, the fact that I had to spend £100 on door handles at 21 is just the most benign circumstance for me to ever be in, but I am aware that I'm in an extremely privileged position. But yeah, this is what we're looking like now. A lot nicer, a lot fresher, extremely basic, extremely dull, zero character, I'm aware, but hopefully it will just allow for a fresh start for somebody. So yeah, that's what we're looking like. And coming down to my bedroom, literally not much has changed other than the fact that I was able to move my cupboard in and scoot my bed across. And that's basically all the progress that I've made in terms of my bedroom. It's still like got random bits of polyfiller and sanding equipment everywhere, so it's not the most homely at the moment, but I've definitely normalized to it very quickly. I've normalized to an environment of clutter, which I didn't think that I could be able to do, because I'm quite conscientious about having a clean, clear, safe and organized home environment, whereas that's definitely the antithesis of what I'm living right now. But I think it just comes with the fact of renovating a house. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, as you basically saw prior, this is basically the extent of my bedroom. Obviously I'm due to paint the doors, to change those handles. I've also purchased individual little handles, so I can change these into like a pretty little painted blue knobs rather than just basic black ones, just so it has a bit more character. Tempted to get some sort of bedside table, because I was going to initially put this over here, but I just chucked it in there for now. But I don't know if I quite like it there, if I'll just get like a small little side table here just so I can pop a lamp on, or put a lamp on the wall, I'm not sure. But yeah, as I mentioned prior, I do plan to paint this after time, change the light fixtures, add some plants, add some frames and add some character. But yeah, it's all a slow and tedious gradual process, and because right now university is ramping up in terms of assessments, progress has certainly come to a halt, just because my priorities are within the educational format at the moment. But yeah, hopefully over time I'll be able to get more of a blank space to then really start making a good old change. But yeah, I'm just going to wrap that video up there, just because it was more of a update slash hey, here's time lapses of me painting, which has been the definition of any opportunity I have free. I even managed to paint my hallways. I got quoted about £1,200 for somebody to come paint my hallways, and I managed to do it within 2 slots. So I'm really glad that I didn't get somebody to come in to do it for me, because my god, that would have been a lot of money. But yeah, that's basically been the definition of my life. I did want to do student vlogs and student videos, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been really struggling with mental health recently, in terms of having a lot of panic attacks, a lot of anxiety attacks, a lot of moments of overwhelm, where I'm just crying on university campus or crying in the gym toilet room. So yeah, needless to say that videoing that process and documenting that process isn't really on the priority list either. But hopefully next year, when we get back into second term and I don't feel as overwhelmed, hopefully I'll be able to kind of give a bit of insight into that side of my life as well, because that is basically why I'm so fucking busy. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying these really random and really bizarre kind of home update videos. It's definitely more of a documentation for myself and my family to look back at, just because it's such a personal journey of mine. And I know it's totally unrelated to fitness, I know it's totally unrelated to mental health and eating disorder awareness, but this is just a part of my life and it's what I want to document. And if you're interested, you're interested. If you're not, you're not. So yeah. But yeah, on that note, I need to actually run to work for an 8-hour shift. So hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you in the next one, whenever I decide to upload it.